What is body shaming? Well, body shaming is an act where you pass critical comments or judge somebody based on their physical appearance. So I want to ask you body shamers out there that hey, do you sleep better when you call somebody fat? So I was in a relationship where I was constantly criticized for my physical appearance. I stood in very skimpy clothes in front of the mirror. I saw my body. I meditated every single day. I worked out how much ever I could based on my capacity. Hi guys, this is Anu. Welcome to the happiness world. I hope you guys are taking very good care of yourselves and keeping safe in this damn second lockdown. I'm just praying this nightmare is over soon and we are back to our normal lives, which I have actually forgotten what it feels like, isn't it? Well, anyway, moving on, please follow me on Instagram if you haven't yet already. I post some fun videos and I'm pretty consistent over there. So today's topic is about body shaming. What is body shaming? Well, body shaming is an act where you pass critical comments or judge somebody based on their physical appearance. You are passing comments on somebody who's too obese, somebody who's very thin, somebody's some part is very big or you find it very small, somebody's too tall, somebody's too short. All these are body shaming examples. Now, I did not know how deteriorating body shaming can be to your health unless I went through it, because it killed my self-confidence. I started feeling unloved. I started feeling unattractive. I just hated my body and I could just see my flaws. That's what body shaming does to you. It just makes you feel ugly. So I want to ask you body shamers out there that hey, do you sleep better when you call somebody fat? Do you feel aroused when you call somebody, oh my god honey, you're so skinny? Do you in general feel happier when you make other people feel horrible? Because that's what you do. And if yes is the answer to all these questions, then my dear friend, you need to go for counseling and really look within. So please do yourself a favor and everybody and clean that trash in your head and do a public service. So how can one deal with body shaming? Now, I'm no expert to give you advice. I'm going to tell you what I did. Maybe you can take a leaf out of that book. So I was in a relationship where I was constantly criticized for my physical appearance, for the flab, for not being toned, for dark circles, for having gray hair, blah, blah, blah. And ever since that started happening, I started feeling ugly. Look at myself in the mirror and like, ew, shit, you are ugly. Look at that dark circle, look at those pimples, look at those arms, look at that flab on your ass. That's all I saw. And that's horrible, you know. That's not how you should be looking at yourself. But that's what it is. When you want that validation, when you base your worth in others' hands, that's what happens. So the answer to how to deal with body shaming is not simple. The first thing that you have to do is accept the body the way it is. And if you want to change anything, like if you want to lose the weight or if you want to gain weight or whatever it is that you want to change, you have to do it from a place of love. What I did was I stood in very skimpy clothes in front of the mirror. I saw my body. I sent love because my arms have always been fat. So I sent love to my arms. I sent love to my thighs. I sent love to all that cellulite, to my gray hair, to my dark circles. And I did this every day until I started looking at my body differently. I started loving my body. I started feeling like, oh my god, you are doing so much for me. You are beautiful. I kept saying these affirmations. And slowly and steadily, I started seeing a change in the way I saw myself. And my dear friends, you need to accept that sometimes you will not be able to change certain things about your physical appearance. For example, if you're too tall, you may not become short, and if you're short, you may not become tall. So it's all about acceptance. Once you accept the situation, then you can look at it objectively. So my suggestion, if you want to try it, is to face your fears, is to look at your body from every angle as soon as you wake up or whenever you get time, and to face it. Because when somebody calls us ugly, we try to hide ourselves. We wear baggy clothes, we wear full sleeves, we try to hide our skin. No, 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 don't do that. At least it helped me, and please let me know if you try it. I would love and feel amazing to see if it helped you. The second thing I tried to understand about my body was that what is it that I want to change and why? Is it because somebody is not finding me attractive? Or is it because I don't fit into the societal norms of how a body should look? Is it because I want to attend a wedding? Is it because my friends are a certain body shape and size? Is it because I can't wear certain clothes? Well, a lot of these reasons came up. Alright, we want to look good because we want validation, we want compliments, we want boys to like us, we want girls to, drool over our six-pack abs. I started realizing that the place where we come from, the inner self, when we try to change something, that is the foundation of our change. If we do not change for the right reasons, the change will not last and it will not work, and it will just be like an instant gratification thing. For example, what I mean is that if you are unhappy about your weight, you go on a diet, you lose 5 kgs, you feel great, but when you gain back the weight, you will not be happy. So my goal was not that. I did not want anybody, any guy, any girl to ever make me feel like I am unattractive. No, no, no. That was not my goal. So that's the reason I started working on my physical, mental and emotional health together. I realized that I want to lose the weight, I want to work on my body because I want to be healthy, I want to be fit, I want to be confident irrespective of what shape and size my body is, because weight loss and weight gain is a part of life. You cannot help it. You cannot always be on a strict diet and always be on time and disciplined. You are human, you're going to slack. And there are going to be different people in your life, some toxic, some good, because you really can't help that. Sometimes toxic people do sneak into your lives and then they come and make you feel horrible and they leave and you're just sitting crying in a corner. And no, I did not want that for myself. So I started working on my mental health, on my emotional health, and dude, it really worked. My weight loss was damn slow because it took my time. I had a lot of health issues that cropped up, so I was working on that, and mainly I worked on my confidence and self-esteem. So what I did was I meditated every single day. I worked out how much ever I could based on my capacity. I did not compare myself to someone else who was doing 50 burpees. Saw a lot of podcasts about people who have gone through the same thing and how they got better. I read books. I just in general was just feeding and brainwashing myself with everything that I wanted to know about this topic and how I can overcome it. Every day my mission was that what can I do so that I love myself more, and that kind of rigorous brainwashing really worked for me. Instead of brainwashing myself with negative thoughts and letting toxic people decide how I should feel today, I started working on myself. And slowly and steadily, if you keep doing these things every day, see, the key is consistency. You may have heard all these things before, but if you don't do it consistently, it may not work. So once I started doing this, I started seeing a change in me and the way I saw others. So the first thing was to change the way I saw myself, and when I was working on my mental and emotional health, my self-confidence kept rising. And then I realized that I am not feeling jealous, I am not comparing myself to anybody else. I'm happy the way I am. Feeling happiness, feeling joy for other people is a huge sign of being happy within and being self-confident. And let me tell you one thing, body shaming is a lonely journey. And yes, my mom was with me, my sister was with me, a couple of friends were with me, but in my head I was alone. The pain that I felt, the rejection that I felt was mine and mine alone, and only I could work on it. So I couldn't tell somebody, it comes from a very vulnerable place. Today I'm being able to tell you because I've worked on myself. Sometimes I've seen people who go through massive transformations in their physical appearance, but they're still not happy, and I did not want to be that. And I was very lonely, and a lot of people would be like, what's wrong with you? Itni bhi buri nahi hai, kya ho gaya, gori hai, all those things kept coming my way. Just it takes a toll on you, just being criticized every day. and being judged. So you know what I started doing? I started appreciating other people. I started complimenting them. I started telling them that they look nice. And I realized, oh my God, we don't do it enough. What's wrong with making people feel good about themselves? I would love to hear it. So I started commenting on their pictures, on their videos. If they posted a dance video, if they posted anything, I just gave them few words of encouragement. And it wasn't fake. I trained my mind. All that work I did in the past was showing up now because I could actually see the good in them. I could see their beauty just, the way they are. And we all are fighting battles. So whatever you give out in the world is what you will get back. And you have to realize that toxic people will not define your worth. You just need to, I don't have words, just kick them out of your life. So this energy exchange was such a beautiful thing that we both had a good day. The one who complimented and the one who received the compliment. You have to be the person first that you want others to be. So if you want somebody to be kind to you, you have to be kind first. If you want somebody to be appreciative of you, please appreciate others first. That's how it works. Be the change you want to see, and I live by it 100%. The last thing that I did was stand up for people who are being body shamed. At no given point, I would let a body shaming comment slide if I came across it on social media. Secondly, I would also pay attention that is anybody body shaming in my intricate circle? That's my family, my friends, my relatives. Now this is such a deep-rooted conditioning. Our moms just say so easily, "Arey yaar, wo moti ho gayi, ab usko ladka kahan se milega?" है ना? All these things is body shaming, and sometimes you have to call out people who are body shaming even if they are your close friends and family, because change begins at home. So I keep correcting my mom because she comes from a very different time and she has been conditioned to think like that. But that doesn't mean that we cannot change it. We can sit with them, we can have a conversation with them very respectfully, especially if they're elders, and tell them that I went through this and I felt like this. Do you want another girl or guy to feel this? No, right? So it's best to sit down and have a conversation with them. Don't let it slide just because they are your family. Even if my friends judge someone else for their appearance, I would definitely call them out and I would definitely have a conversation with them that this is wrong, please don't do it. And on social media, I think it happens so massively and so many content creators talk about it, and you know what, some of the comments are so mean, they are so hurtful. So when you stand up for other people who are being body shamed, you create a community which is strong, who support each other, and you feel like you're not alone and you're not going to take shit from other people. Secondly, it also creates awareness and makes body shamers a little scared because they start seeing reaction and they also are getting scared of the consequences. The biggest problem being on the internet is there are no repercussions. So you can say whatever you want because you're just behind the screen and you will not have to face any consequences. So the fourth thing I did was stand up for other people who were being body shamed after I've stood up for myself. So I worked on myself first. I come first. So I worked on myself first. I made myself strong. I made myself informed. I made myself the way I wanted any other person in my life to be. And then I began my journey of supporting others who were being body shamed. So these were the things that I did that really helped me work on my body image and my self-confidence and become a better version of myself. I hope you guys get something out of it. I know it's a lot of talking, but if you've seen the entire video, I'm sure you'll be able to take something away from it. And all you guys and girls, you are beautiful, you have it in you. If no one does, I believe in you because I've been through it and I know you can do it. Please reach out to me if you have any questions, if you want to discuss about this, if you're feeling low about being body shamed, I'm here for you. So just hit me up in the comments and we can talk later. And you know what? Love your body, love your flag. Alright guys, so this was all from me today. I hope you guys feel more beautiful and more appreciated after this video. So see you very soon in my next one. Till then, take care and do follow me on Instagram. Bye.